Welcome back, Chart Addicts. Roy Jr., co-founder, CEO of Chart Addicts, coming back at you guys live with another amazing video. In this video, we're going to discuss some very helpful tips on how to improve as a new trader and how to use your weekends to get ahead. Hopefully, this video helps you make incredible progress in your own trading by following some of these very simple principles. Let's get right into it. Now, you guys see a lot of successful traders take the weekend off, especially since the markets are closed, and just enjoy time with family, friends, and just enjoy some of the fruits of their labor. However, when I was developing as a trader and I was still coming up, there were some very important things I did over the weekends that I want to credit to a lot of my success. I want to share those with you, and hopefully you guys can use these tools to get ahead in your own trading this week and make the necessary improvements that you need to become successful as a trader. Let me walk you through a typical weekend of someone who's invested in their growth. On Fridays, I would spend the day reviewing my trades for that week. On Saturdays, I would spend the time doing personal development and education. And on Sundays, I would use that time to prepare for the week ahead, using some very specific tactics in order to prepare for trades and prepare for the news events for the coming week. Let me break down some of the things that you can do on each of these days, and hopefully it gives you some context on how you can make some improvements this weekend. So let's talk about backtesting Fridays. Backtesting Friday is very straightforward. While the trades are still fresh in your mind, while the psychology of why you took the trades and how you felt during the trades is still fresh, it's very important to sit down and review some of those actions that you had during the week to see if there's any areas of improvement. So for example, if you notice that you're seeing a similar pattern in your trading, you're consistently closing winners early and you're holding losers too long, this is an indication of something that you need to fix in your trading that will significantly improve your results. Without review, it's very easy for us to neglect a lot of the progress that we need to make and just to go into the next week with the same attitude and the same actions that we've been having. Working strictly off of habit is not good as a trader because you might be building bad habits and you might just be operating under some of those bad habits without any conscious awareness of some of the changes you need to make. So Fridays, while the trades are still fresh, an excellent time to look at your performance and to see if there's any improvements you can make. Looking at your performance means you can look at your entries, exits, risk management, and most importantly, your psychology while you're trading. If you notice that you're feeling the same sense of unease every time you take a trade, this is an indication that there's something that might be wrong with your trading, whether it's over leveraging or trading pairs you're not comfortable with. So use these indications as a way to improve your trading. That way you can make the most amount of progress. Now let's talk about Saturdays. Saturdays are my favorite because they're personal development days. After doing the backtesting on Fridays, you're going to notice that a lot of the issues you deal with in trading are regarding education, psychology, execution, or risk management. And understanding exactly where your issue is going to help you make the most amount of progress. Then you can take steps to work on those things and make the necessary improvements. So if you notice a specific pattern in your trading or a specific issue that you'd like to solve in your trading, spending your Saturdays working on education, personal development, mindset, physical health, spending time with family, resting your mind to make sure that you're ready for the next week, or whatever you find out is the main issue, that's what I would spend the majority of Saturday working on. Now, Sundays, what I mostly do is I prepare for the week ahead. The worst thing that a trader can do is be strictly reactive in the markets. We do want to react and take in new information and be adaptable. However, having a solid plan of action is the best way to make sure that you're not winging your trading. So a big priority that I would tell everyone is to make sure you're using your Sundays to prepare for the week ahead. A very important thing that we do with the Chart Addicts private members is we go through all the news events for the week to know where all the red flags are and where the landmines are. For example, if there's a specific news event that could get in the way of our trade, I want to know that it's on Wednesday at 8:30 in the morning, so I know to either trade at 8:30 or to make sure I stay away from the markets. A lot of new traders struggle with trading because you could be in an excellent trade and all of a sudden a fundamental news event could come out and completely derail the direction of your trade. So it's very important to know when these high-risk news events are so you know to either trade during those times if you're a comfortable trader, or if you're still learning how to trade, these are going to be the moments where you take your foot off the gas and you allow the market to develop before jumping back into the markets. Very important to make sure that you have a good idea of the landscape for the week so you're not playing a defensive game in your trading. So the weekend of an aspiring trader who wants to become successful is very straightforward. On a Friday, you review the trades while they're still fresh, so you make sure that you're locking in and you're being aware of the lessons that you're taking away from the markets. On Saturdays, this is where I used to spend the majority of my time on personal development, working on myself emotionally, working on myself in terms of education, working on myself in terms of learning about fundamentals and how markets work. And Sundays, I would spend the majority of the day preparing for the week ahead, whether that was mindfulness and staying away from screens, staying away from charts, resetting my mindset, spending time with family and loved ones. Then towards the end of the day, preparing for the technicals and looking at the news events for the week ahead to make sure that I'm maximally prepared. If you're serious about your progress as a trader, reviewing and improving are some of the most important things that you can do. As a trader, you can think of yourself as a performance athlete where your performance muscle is your mind. And the best way to make sure that your mind is healthy is to give it enough rest and then to be mentally prepared for all these different scenarios that could come up so you have a more comfortable reaction whenever opportunities present themselves. Execution is only a small part of your game as a trader. All performance athletes have the same time split that they should be operating under, which is that execution is a small part of your game, but preparation and recovery are going to be the second piece of that puzzle. Hopefully this helps you guys make some improvements. Hopefully you guys take some of this information and run with it and make some progress in your trading. And if you guys are interested in getting more in-depth and improving your trading, head on over to chartaddictsfx.com to work with us, to work with our coaches and our incredible trading team. Look forward to working with you guys. See you in the next video. This is Roy from Chart Addicts signing off. Take it easy. Peace.